Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the third and final hour here of episode 5 of 316, the Space Marine role-playing game. John, take it away. What's behind this door? What are we facing right now?
So you are putting the finishing touches, or are trying to put the finishing touches on the hatch cover.
Yeah.
And over the suit radios, there's a crackling burst of static, and you hear a voice whispering into a microphone. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is it? Are you the Marines? I heard shooting. Oh my god! It's not. There was an explosion. Is anyone listening? This is Engineer Carson. This is Engineer Carson of M847. I'm transmitting on this channel to any Marines listening. Is there anyone there?
Hey, Carson. Cavalry's here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Who? Hello?
Still here.
I'm in the Bravo section. I'm on deck 3. These things they're down here with me. They killed Patrick. I don't know where Rebecca is. Oh my god! Wait. Okay, no, I'm okay. They haven't found me. You have to help me.
We're gonna try and cut our way down to the 3rd floor. You just hang in there. How many personnel are there on each of these platforms?
There was just the 3 of us. We're only supposed to be here for 2 days. Those things, they weren't here before. I don't know where they came from. You got to get me out of here. I'm not supposed to be here. I was supposed to be on a different assignment. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Clerks on an alien planet.
This job would be great if it wasn't for all the aliens.
Well, I think Goodman disagrees. I think I just whisper in. I'm like, all right, well, keep your head down. We're gonna see if we can make some noise, and hopefully we'll see you in a few.
Hopefully. Wait. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, shit. Hang on. Wait, I think they're moving. I can hear one of them moving. And he switches off the radio.
We're going to cut through our way through down to level 3. I just put a door in place.
You're finishing the last weld on it. All right, all done.
No, I'm saying that out loud. What? What's this cutting our way through, Lieutenant?
Do you have any better ideas on how to go down and rescue the techs? I'm listening.
Have them come to us?
Seriously, we're talking about 3 civvies that are going to work their way up through the levels with those things in the way. Might as well write them off.
Okay.
Good idea, Lieutenant. Screw them.
All right, so let me get something straight. We did see a hole on the lower level, right?
Yeah, on deck 3, probably where he's supposed to be. Yeah.
All right. I have a plan. The 2 of you can back me up on this. I'm thinking maybe we just drop ship our way down. Just breach landing, roll out, blow everything to shit. Yeah.
Go back and get on the drop pod and.
Our other option is to. Hilariously in the movie, you're just like, I just welded this thing shut, and I'm like, good, open it. We just literally open it, throw down a bunch of grenades, wait and see what happens, shoot anything that tries to come up. But
you don't blow up the technician.
Yeah, that's not going to give us 2. That's not going to give us 2 firing squads, right? And I'm trying to figure out
repel off the side of the station.
So you're in your sort of situational awareness here, Strash, because your character can clearly see this. You don't know of a good way to get more than one trooper onto a deck at once. The way that the ladder is here, one they can drop one at a time, and if there's a hole in the wall down there, it's kind of the same thing from the dropship. Guys could jump out or something, but there's no other place that you're aware of currently where you can deploy a whole team at once. It's just kind of these little entrances and squirrely little access ways and things. It's kind of sucks, but I mean, you could always like create your own entrances, but currently you don't know of another place except for the landing platform to actually like deploy your platoon.
So we've got like e-packs and stuff, right, to power rifles and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. There's got to be a way to get that to sort of release power and start sparking. Then we duct tape that to a couple of grenades and drop it down the hole. Attracts them, they envelop it, and then boom.
Sounds pretty good, Pasternak. You want to rig one of those up?
Yes, sir.
Could make this easy. Yeah.
I'll give that a try.
Okay. Well, you're just always on the dice before I can tell you anything, Morgan.
Risks be damned, John.
Yeah, just slow it down, cowboy. So before you can attempt this, you need to get everyone to give you their energy cells. How many do you want to collect? How big an explosion do you want to try to make? And are you taking everyone's ammo?
Well, I mean, the sparking thing is to draw them in, so it doesn't need that many ammo packs. I think just like 2 or 3 should do it, and then the grenade is the actual attack. So
okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's reasonable then. A standard roll is fine. What you already did. Okay. So you get that rigged up. You get some ammo from some people. And what we're going to do is...
From non-ballistic squad.
From non-ballistic, non-ballistic team. Got it. So we haven't done this yet. You guys are actually... You're going to initiate... Usually it's me saying like, hey, test for dominance out of the blue. That's basically what you're doing. You're initiating combat with these things as a way of maneuvering to rescue the technician, right? Is that the goal? As opposed to necessarily fighting the resulting swarm.
Well, we're not here to cleanse the planet. We're here to rescue the techs and see if we can get the station back to operational.
I don't know about that.
It's unusual for 316.
Like, as many bucks as we can.
Yeah, your orders do not technically change. You're technically supposed to cleanse the planet of aliens.
Oh, okay.
But you're the lieutenant, Strash. So, like, you decide.
I'm looking at. Hang on a second. Let me look at my orders because I think my orders are to kill everything in an engagement, right?
I believe so. We should check the lieutenant's orders though, because.
Ensure no creatures in an encounter survive, and then enforce discipline on the lower ranks.
Yep.
So I think that's fine. My orders are not to clean the planet. My orders are to make sure that everything in this base gets cleaned.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay.
You're an officer now, so you make those kind of judgment calls about what the platoon does and what the point of 316 is, and if the captain's got a problem with that, I'm sure they will let you know.
Sounds good.
So cool. All right, so you're going to test dominance. I am going to. This is a very good plan. So I'm going to roll with you. As an additional sort of helper because of your bomb.
Okay. Morgan, are you rolling?
Well, I already rolled, so.
Okay.
Unless you'd like me to roll again.
No, that's fine. I was just double checking.
So you're testing for dominance now.
Oh, testing for dominance. Yeah, I'll roll.
Yeah. All right. And the aliens. Let me roll for the aliens. Okay. Highest success is a PC. You set the initial range.
Yeah.
Far.
So let me tell you this in terms of the scenario here, the rescue operation. So if you set the range to far, you will it'll go the way you anticipated. So the first round of combat, more or less, you'll be able to draw them away from the technician, and you'll get to the technician before anything happens. And then we will. I think Morgan should get to roll kills on the aliens with the bomb. That seems fair.
Yeah.
If you set it to near or close, then you're going to be like, intercepting the aliens and moving into combat before you get to the tech. So it's up to you. The order there.
I think far then, because like we're on a mission and we're executing the mission and we have a good plan and Morgan gets some kills. Okay.
I'm all for it.
Okay, so I'm putting out 4 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So Morgan, you're going to you didn't get an ambush, so you don't get like a free threat token removal. But I think it's fair for you to get to roll kills for your kill counter because.
All right, so just the
bomb
normal grenade.
Yeah, it was like a single grenade that you used. Okay, yeah, go ahead. And we didn't talk about this. So the way I was picturing it is you are in fact reopening the hatch that Pasternak meticulously closed, right? And then going back through it. That's okay.
Yep.
That's hilarious. I like that. Finally done, Lieutenant. Open that thing up. I'm like, fuck. Typical bullshit. So what we see is this quick like series of cuts.
It's 18 montage of welding the pig iron, and then it's 18 montage of cutting open the pig iron.
Exactly. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
And then one by one, bang, 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 dropping down and rushing forward. And there is, sure enough, down here on the third deck, a section of wall paneling has been peeled away. There must be a hole somewhere on the outer hull too, but what's telling is that the opening is like this big. It's really tiny. And as you guys hit the deck and the booby trap is sparking behind you, the thing on the wall slides off the
perch.
Yeah, and drifts past the troopers, ignoring you, and goes to envelop the thing, and another one comes out of the hole. It like squeezes through this tiny opening, and then the membrane opens as it comes through, and both of them go and envelop the grenade as the last of the fire team passes across where the ladder is. It detonates behind you. Boom! It's horribly loud in the enclosed space here. Everyone's ears are ringing. And you get to an outer, there's a airlock type door, an inner and outer door, and you cycle the door, and in there is a cramped little space where you like hook your safety line onto the guide wire out onto the boom, and this guy is hiding in this space basically. There's environment suits and magnetic boots and various types of tools and stuff in here to go out and do maintenance. So the shockwave is dying out. Chung, 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 chung. The door cycles, and you see the technician in here. He's got a flashlight, which is off, and he's holding the batteries in his other hand. He's like, it's you. Okay. When are we getting out of here? We got to get out of here. This is crazy. What are those things? Who sent you? He's just like hitting you with all these questions.
I think I'll answer him brusquely, sort of to like I'm not exuding the doctor like bedside manner here. So what I say is like, we're the 316, and I was like, I think I would say something like, why is the station powered down?
He's like, it was those things. And as he's saying that, the exterior door behind him, through one of the seams, this membrane tendril breaks through or pushes through, and the door kind of goes and starts to be pulled open. The wind rushes through the tiny hole that it's making, and he turns around and goes, ah! And then behind you, Ramos's shotgun starts going off.
Yeah.
We got our contacts here. Dun, dun, dun.
Test for dominance?
You already did.
Okay, great.
That was the first round. You got the technician. He's in your safe hands. And now these things, they were pulled by the booby trap. 2 of them were killed. The explosion and the exploding bodies effect happened, but you guys weren't there to eat the harm from it. So they're swarming in now to feed on the electrical remains of the dead creature. And of course, since you're there, they all are swarming through level 3 now, trying to fight you. So I'm fighting. I assume you guys are fighting.
Yeah, I think we're all fighting.
So are you? Yeah. Well, never mind. We'll do fighting.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you guys the question. Do you think this would be a good time for us to maybe use a strength?
Well, a strength would have 2 benefits. One is that we would be completely refreshed. And the other thing is that it would eat up 4 units, which is pretty significant. Yeah, maybe. Do you have one? Do you want to become a corporal again?
I really.
Yeah,
actually, I'm thinking about why my strength would. Yeah, but I don't know what my strength would be in this scenario. That's why I was hoping someone else would.
I think Pasternak is out of strengths, and I think
No, I have 1 strength.
Oh wow! Everybody,
you just developed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a weakness. I didn't use strengths or weaknesses for a good long while, so I've got.
Yeah, you guys were burning because Morgan was out. He was away. So you guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. I don't want to put you on the spot, Morgan, but it does seem like you as the technician getting us out of here or something does seem like it's a little bit more strength worthy than something I would do than just me shooting our way out of here. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's probably more appropriate if you would do a strength.
All right.
See why you got that cyber corporal badge.
Now, so technically by the rules, Morgan, just so you know, you can use a strength whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can attack first.
You could attack first to see maybe you'll go first and get kills, and then you can get kills again with your strength. Yeah, if you wanted to go that route, you could.
If we wanted. But then we would also have the potential that the aliens get to attack first and get a hit on us.
Nah, because the moment you say strength, it cancels everything and stops.
Yeah, it's like strengths are out of the initiative order. So
we should definitely see it then.
You might as well roll is what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, so let's roll some, and if we really are in a bad way,
Well, I'm not going first. I got a 1.
Success.
Fail.
Yeah, so I got a success as well.
So now the question is, do you want to pull your strength before Eric gets his kills? That's true.
Well, Eric, this is far range.
Okay,
he doesn't have that monster D10.
It is far range. That's true.
So actually, I have a stratagem if you guys want to listen to me.
Yeah, what's that?
We can remove a token via Eric's kill, and then you could cancel their action, Morgan, and we could go into next round.
You could go again. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, so why don't we let...
Because then we save the strength for the next fight.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Cool.
Okay. I like that a lot. Thank you for letting me do that. I think that actually looks really good, because rather than just be whiny and resentful, I'm actually pulling my weight here. And I think probably what my attack looks like is me stepping forward and I actually want to cover. Can I see what's going on with Ramos? John?
Yeah,
Please.
behind, so like you guys are
Do you
right
have a
there.
long range weapon?
Sorry?
Do you have a far range weapon?
Yeah, my I upgraded Auric to shoot far.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good.
So you guys are there with the tech and Sergeant Stone. Then Pasternak, Ramos is behind him, and the rest of the fire teams are like in the T halls, kind of
Perfect.
single file. So you see over Ramos's shoulder, one of the things is on the ceiling above him, and he's like,
Wait, John, could it be Cortez? It would be way better if it was Cortez because
yeah, she's there.
okay, if it was right above Cortez, I would love if this saves Cortez's ass just for this one moment
No, that's
because
fine.
of
Yeah.
letting me borrow the K-bar knife and I ruined it.
No, I like that.
Feel like I definitely feel like being like, I'm not just this weight.
No, it's even better. No, that makes more sense because Cortez kept her energy pack.
Yeah.
So
it attracted him.
there's one above her. There isn't one next to Ramos, and there's one that's it's like alien style. Like you couldn't see it. It was inside the maintenance panel, and it does that thing where it like flowers out from behind her as she's sweeping her energy rifle. Yeah, totally. They're all attracted to her power cell.
And so I just glassed the three or whatever that were around her.
You let Elric loose in a confined space.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that I think the shots. I mean, it's more precise than I was shooting before, right? Like it's very like surgical, like around. I'm not just firing.
And the reason it's far too, like in this confined space, it should be close, right? But they're actually like they're able to go in and out of these panels through tiny openings. So one second, right, they're attacking, and the next second they're 4 panels down. So you have to shoot through the walls at them, basically.
Be precise, yeah, definitely. Cool. I'll do my kills and remove a token.
D6 kills at far. Okay.
Yeah. And then,
So good,
Morgan. If Pasternak cancels that round, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Like, what does canceling a round look like?
Yeah.
Well,
Tai Chi maneuver.
What canceling around looks like, I think, is basically I've got so I see them going after all the other ones, and that's when I light up the ladder. That was actually what I was taking all my time with, was the remains of the ladder. I'm going to electrify it using a spare power pack that I got.
Nice.
So they're all going to flock to that thing as opposed to.
Yeah, cool. That's great. Science Marine in action. Once again. Sweet. So they're all drawn off. It kind of out of sight, right? Back where the ladder is. And you hear the electrical discharge and it lights up the room. And
they all flap around.
Cool. Okay, next round. I'm fighting.
So we all just want to do fighting, or I actually have an idea, but I want to talk to John real quick.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that I can provide cover by using an electrical pack to distract the aliens?
You could test NFA for that, yes.
That's what I meant, because like I can shoot one with a pistol, but I feel like if I provide some NFA cover, that might like organize fires and help out some of the soldiers so they don't get eat.
That's really cool.
If you succeed, I'll open up the cover slot for this range band for you.
Cool.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
And if you succeed and beat the aliens, you can move into it during the same round, because that's
Let's do this.
I'm attacking as always, right?
Yeah, I'm fighting.
Good.
That's.
Oof! I succeeded with a 7.
So close.
Is this
so close?
Is this worth me doing combat drugs? Question mark.
You have to hit a 7. You have to roll exactly a 7. Are you a 9?
I am a 9, so I have a.
You have a 30% chance.
Yeah.
You have a 10% chance of failure, a 30% chance of.
Or I could use my strength if we really need it, but.
Do we want to strength or do we want to combat drugs and look for that? Yeah, you know what, Goodman? If you combat drugs, we can still strength.
Yeah.
Well, have you rolled yet, Goodman?
Yeah, I did. I got a 2.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna wait. Can I, John? I'm not necessarily keen on the rules for combat drugs. Is that only re-rolling a failure or any time?
It's anytime.
Because I technically succeeded.
I think it's any time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just it just replaces your roll.
You just have to take the second
Yeah.
roll, even if it's worse.
All right, I gotta do it.
Okay.
All right. Well,
the math said that it was worth the roll.
It was totally worth a roll.
Okay.
Okay. Drugs do not help. You don't take harm though.
So the question is,
I forgot about the harm. Oh, that was really good. Oh.
do we strength or do we just keep killing and all take one hit?
I don't think any of us have armor.
2 of us have armor.
We can all
Goodman,
take
you and
crippled,
I.
so we can all take another round if we really need to, and I can still strength this out if we really, really need to, but maybe we get lucky next round and kill them all. We're going to kill at least 2, right?
As long as Cortez doesn't get hurt. Yeah.
We don't get to decide that. Yeah, let's just tank this out. We'll save the strength for next time if we need it.
Okay. So first I do a wound to all of you. Pasternak, you have to take it.
Yep.
Are you guys using your armor or are you going to take the hits?
I'm going to take the hit.
I'm going to take the hit.
So you are going to open up cover, Strash, but not fast enough to use it right now. And the alien attacks from the electrical discharge, the distraction, they're all like going into their small, compact state and whipping in and out of the machinery. So like you see a panel next to you like actually turn on and start like doing its like reboot sequence, and then boom, it dies again as one of these things lashes out and then disappears back into the panels. So instead of the enveloping feeding thing they were doing before, they're all like charged up with energy now from the distraction. They're attacking the interlopers in their feeding ground essentially. So instead of the big mantis shape, they're like these little narrow tendrily whip like attacks coming from all directions. Snapping into your armor, and like it cracks Ramos in the forearm, and he drops the shotgun and scrambles to pick it back up again. And they're just snapping in and out of panels and all from all sides. So that's on 7. Then Strash, you go on 6. You open up the cover. You can change range if you want to, also because you tested an FA and succeeded.
I will go into cover.
Yep. Okay. Nuke. And then 4. Goodman, you go.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna. I can't move into cover and shoot. Right? It's one or the other.
You have to. If you succeed and beat the aliens with FA, you can change range as well. But
right, I did not. We failed. Yeah. So all right. I'm just gonna fire at far and remove a token. Remove a threat token.
All right.
And my kills say 5.
Nice. +5. Yeah, so same thing as before. You're like switching to precise mode on Elric and like pinpoint shotting through the.
Yeah, I'm pinpoint shooting them, and I'm trying. I'm especially. All right, so I see what our lieutenant and what our corporal were doing. And I'm really trying to like persuade these electromantas to like go take the bait, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That is the easier course.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
Cool. And then Pasternak was last.
Yep. So I am taking very precise, careful aim with my energy rifle and popping one of them.
All right.
And I do 1 kill.
1 kill.
That's what I can do at far.
Precision. Nice.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, the rest of the teams, the rest of the platoon, they kind of consolidate back. You see like Cortez, one of them flowers out from a hole and envelops her energy rifle, and she just like lets it have the energy rifle, and stumbles backwards, and you kind of consolidate together a little bit. So the aliens, it really is more like far now. The aliens have have surged backwards towards the electrified ladder, and you guys are all the way on the outer edge of the station here, next to the exterior door. Okay, and I am. Yeah, I really should have moved you, but I didn't. Bad play for me. Oh well. I'm fighting. Everybody fighting?
I think we're fighting.
Good. Come on, high number. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm thinking about
That's
canceling
okay.
it. Oh wait, no, I don't have to because I can shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, I saved the day.
Good.
Oh, who's getting attacked by this one is my question.
Like which?
Yeah, who do I save
Actually,
at the end right there? Right?
Can I give you a cool suggestion?
Yeah,
And you can
totally.
use it or not. I think since we're consolidated, right, and like the mantas are also somewhat consolidated, maybe they just rush us, and I just yell over the comms, "Goodman, go hot!"
Oh,
And wow, so you save all of us as opposed to one individual.
yeah. No, I like that. Go hot. So yeah, I expose myself to danger and just get in front of them and just no longer precise mode for the last one.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Cool. I don't know.
Cool.
Let me roll kills, but it's still far though. So let me roll kills.
It is still far. Yeah, you can change range after you attack, but that doesn't really help you.
Yeah, it's already over. But,
I think what happens is that it goes like 20 and then the 0 just goes bzz, 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 stays.
It does. That's exactly what it is. The kill counter bugs out. Stupid bug. You got to reboot your kill counter. It's got the Y2K bug, actually. It just that's how old this shit is. Just doesn't have enough digits.
Well, that's the year 20,000 bug, right? Y20K.
Yeah, nice. Good job, Goodman. Yeah, so you cut loose. I think the full auto Elric, you kill one of them or two of them, but you like overload them. There's so much energy coming off the thing, and they've already fed that it drives the pack of them away because they can't absorb any more energy, and the E-cannon is just too much for them to handle. So two of them get disintegrated as they take in too much energy, and they're yeah, which they do have exploding bodies, and he does explode, but you guys aren't close. You're okay.
Burst like pinatas.
Yeah, and then the rest of them swarm out through the panels, and some of the panel, like the systems, come back online briefly as the power is restored, as the creatures move through the wiring and stuff. And you actually see on the readout here, there's a panel next to the exterior hatch that shows it's like a damage control panel. And it looks like this. I'll switch us over. So you actually can see the main problems. There's two of the transit booms for the gas. There's breakages in two different parts there, and then in A and C, there's like large sections of the station that they're just completely offline. There's no power going through those areas anymore. They must have been the wiring's been destroyed or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're looking at the panel, Lieutenant Tyrrell calls you on the radio for an update. He's like, Lieutenant Young, come in. This is Tyrrell.
Here.
Yeah, our status here. We've been seeing these things moving in and out of the wiring. They seem fairly docile so far, but you might want to keep your eyes open as you're moving through the station here. We've found widespread wiring damage. I think we're going to need Pasternak over here to patch this stuff up. This is way over my head. I don't know what any of this stuff does.
I'm going to give him an update that's basically like, yeah, we picked up 2 station engineers. They're a little frazzled, but they're with us. Pasternak's fine, so we'll try and make our way to you. Here's the things you need to know about these mantas. And I just give him the rundown of how we're fighting, what tactics we're using, that kind of stuff.
There's one engineer, by the way, Strauss.
Yeah. I'm sorry. He had mentioned that he had found one of his friends, so I didn't know if it was like him with a body or something.
He said they killed Patrick, but yeah, there's no body with him.
Okay, that's cool.
Rebecca's missing. His name's Carson.
Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I say it correctly, but I mean, Strauss was confused, not young.
No, that's fine. Yeah. And it's very dry too, where like Tyril's like, yeah, we haven't really had any problems with these guys over here, and you're just like, well, actually, we've been fighting them, and this is how we've dealt with them in combat, and
we've killed some, dozens, blah blah blah. They're very dangerous. If you go in close, they will fry all of you.
Yeah, docile my ass.
Actually, I think I used that line.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. So he's basically reporting on the damage and saying like, we don't know how to fix this, but this is what's going on. Actually, when you say you have a technician, he says like, oh, okay. So we're gonna hold our position here.
Yeah.
And we'll secure the area as planned. Let us know when you want to rendezvous at Charlie.
Cool. No, actually, we'll make our way. We're gonna have to make our way to them if they don't know how to fix all that red in their section, right?
Yeah, they found the damage, but they don't know what to do to fix it.
Hey, Lieutenant?
Are there any bodies that have not detonated? Any Manta bodies?
Yeah. Yes.
And I go, all right, let's everybody patch each other up, blah blah blah, this, that, the other thing. And as I'm like talking to everyone, I turn back on my power claw and I go, excuse me a moment, and I'm gonna go do a little surgery. My goal is basically to find out like what feeds these things, like get some more idea about them, see if like we can figure out where why the shit they haven't been attacking the station 24/7 since its inception. Like, is it just that they show up when the storms dissipate? Like, what the hell is going on? And also to see if there's anything I can learn about them that can help us. Because, like, obviously we figured out some things, but I'd like to figure out some more things.
Okay. So you're gonna carve one up and look at its organs?
That kind of thing. Or at least just take a look at it, even if I don't need to carve it up. If you're like, all right, so you can see a couple of things about it.
Okay.
I'm the science trooper.
Alien autopsy. Come on, it's a classic. They did it in Aliens.
It's yeah. I mean, they have like a medical lab and equipment to analyze samples. You're just gonna look at it.
I'll do the best I can. This is field science, right?
Okay.
Wait, John. I have a scanner. I will remind you.
That's not how scanners work. That's not how any of this works.
You do have a scanner. It's true. I don't know if it scans like why stuff happens. But
I don't know if I can get any readings or. I'm not looking for like miracles here. If basically what you say is like, cool, you investigate it, you find out it has eyes or it changes color or something like that. That's basically the kind of information I'm looking for.
Okay. All right. Let's roll. I'm gonna roll against you. I'll just use the alien ability. That seems fair. So you're doing that. And you're examining one of the bodies. What do you want your platoon to do?
Everyone else should be preparing to like cross across. I make sure that Chief knows that we're probably going to need some eyes from overhead so she can roll with us and that kind of stuff.
Oh, you're going to go to sea basically across the game.
We're probably not going to be able to repair the whole base because it seems like there is a hole somewhere externally and we're not prepared to do external repairs on a station. So I don't know that we're going to be able to save this, but our mission was to find out what's going wrong, right? And so, like, we've done that. We're going to do the best we can to, like, scare these fuckers off and kill whichever ones are on the station, and then the rest is up to scientists. That's out of my hands at that point.
I mean, that's you're the officer. You're going to make that call.
Of course I am. That's right.
The commander of the Volga probably is never going to talk to you again. So whatever they think about this mission... they're not here. So
exactly.
You make the call. Okay. Cool.
I'd like to see that now that I have some time and not, welding big heavy things in place, I'd like to see about trying to fix my armor a bit.
Good idea. You can follow suit.
Go with what the LT was suggesting.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll. So before we had these like I fix my armor now moments because you were fighting suits of armor and it was super easy. Now it's not super easy, so I'm going to test against you.
Okay.
Like a versus?
Yeah, like a versus roll, yeah. And we both failed, so whatever. Doesn't matter. You do what Lieutenant Young did, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, it's already compromised.
Yeah. Oh, you guys heal too. Let me mark your end of the fight.
Do we have any time while they're doing the downtime stuff to ask that engineer that was stationed here one more time? What was the person's name?
Carson.
Carson.
Ask about Jessica and like where they last were seen.
Rebecca.
Where they last were seen. Because like maybe we should probably find them.
Yeah, she was in C section, or she was going there.
Going there. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, Josh, let's see.
Yeah, anything I can find out, preferably if there is any way of either scaring them off or salvaging the station. If there isn't, well, I have a plan. It may involve rolling 1d10,000.
It might, yes.
All right, we're ready?
Roll off with me. I got a 2. I succeeded with a 2.
I succeeded with a 6.
Hey, nice.
It doesn't blow up in my face.
Yeah. And it doesn't take a long time. They don't attack you while you're doing this, that kind of stuff. Useful bit of information. So when you examine the corpse, you can tell that you compare two corpses. One of them, actually, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of parts all over the place that you're able to examine. This is how you're able to discover this. One of them is much thicker, leatherier, stiffer than the others, and the internal fluid chambers are clogged with cholesterol or who knows what. It's old. It's an old one. You can tell that it's old. All the rest of them are very young in comparison.
Babies.
They're babies. They're new hatchlings in your estimation. You've never seen these things before, but they're obviously smaller and newer than the single old one. So there's lots and lots of young ones and only one old one that you find in the corpses.
All right, I'm going to consult with Pasternak and the engineer for a second, and I'm going to say, I'm going to like basically tell him this, like, what was his name? It starts with a C. Carson. Looks like you were just in the wrong place at the right time. This whole shitstorm that you're trying to survive, apparently it was time for a hatching.
Oh, that's great. When is that going to happen again?
No clue. But if we're going to save the station, I suspect that our answer isn't to try and reboot everything. It's to shoot our way and basically clear a path and see if we can shut down everything except for the levs and let it be completely off for a while, because there's a good chance that they're just going to fuck off and go eat lightning in the middle of the storms. So
Rebecca was looking at, she was going to go check on that. C has a full gas load. If we get over there, I could offload the thing to the drones and we could at least salvage the gas. I don't know about the station. Screw this place. Let's just call it a loss. What do you say?
That's above my pay grade.
He's like,
are we all hearing this? Sorry.
Yeah, you're just standing talking.
Okay.
He's like, I'll be happy to write an official report that says this place is a total loss.
Okay then.
Okay, cool. I was gonna jump in and say that it should be a loss anyways. Come on, this place is a dump. There's hundreds of them, right? Or
He's like, whatever gets us off here quicker, Lieutenant.
All right, let's I go like, yeah, I think that's gonna be the call. And I'm gonna like turn around and just get on my comms and talk to units in B and be like, all right, this is the scenario. Even if we fix the station to 100% capacity, God knows how often this is gonna happen, but personnel are gonna regularly die, and this place is not gonna be sustainable because every time these things hatch, they're just gonna eat all the power. So why don't we pack our shit, go over to C, retrieve all the gas that we can, and then the engineers are ready to make the call to like basically blow this joint.
Aren't there potentially 2 other engineers that are living?
Are there?
Carson said he said Patrick died, and Rebecca's missing. So
I say there's potentially 1 engineer that's living, and we're going to go look for where she was last seen.
Yeah, possible that Patrick isn't dead, but that's what he said.
Did you see him die, Carson?
Yes, he says.
Where did you see him die?
He's definitely lying. He says, yeah. He's definitely dead. He says. There's no reason to wait and look for him. He's dead.
Where'd you see him die? Was it on this pod?
Yeah.
Carson. We've got people on B pod. If he's on C pod, we're headed there already.
He went up to get the supplies.
There was nobody up top, and we cleared all our way down.
Well, he must be dead then.
Is he still lying? Can I roll anyway?
No, he's like he doesn't know. But if he went up to get the supplies and he wasn't up there, he has concluded that Patrick is dead.
We didn't see anybody on the top 2 floors, and we didn't see anybody else on this floor, right?
Nope.
All right. In which case, I'm like, all right, let's get ready to move to C-section. But there are 2 more floors below us. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Let's do a quick sweep and clear. These things have fed and they have retreated. There's easier prey. We might as well just at least stick our heads down there and see if Patrick's managed to hide or something. And if he's not, I'm willing to write it off as a loss. And I'll calm B section to do the same kind of dealio. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. We'll meet you on the, like, we'll start heading towards C at this time. I'll calm you then.
Let's look for Jessica.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
I correct you. I like.
No, it's probably the same thing. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. That's literally what I say.
This seems to be a thing. Like,
good old Jessica.
I know everyone's nicknames and like what they like to be called and everything. Goodman's just like, yeah, whatever. It's Civvy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, Goodman and Pasternak, you guys have like kill as many aliens as possible, maximize the kill ratio kind of stuff. The LT is giving, somewhat sensible, keep the platoon alive orders, but you guys can follow, interpret your orders the way you want to as well in terms of your own performance and how much killing you need to get done.
Well, I've been going for kills every time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all to say that like sweeping out these lower 2 decks, maybe not safe, but also in accordance with the 316 standing orders. So, it's all good.
All right, you heard the lieutenant. Move your asses. Come on.
Yeah, and there's
done the quicker we get to kill some more bugs on C-section.
There's no grumbling. Young's hold on the platoon is still strong, and Sergeant Stone claps you on the back when you give the little speech there, Pasternak, and gives you the nod, and racks around into his machine gun. However, sadly, we have run out of time for.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wrap this up, and we will finally do a normal, non-insane end of mission medals and stuff like that next time, as we're back on normal 316 operations and not weird clone vessel bullshit.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Thanks, John. Oh God.
Thank you. That was fun. More aliens style station room to room kind of stuff.
This game is so intense. Like I'm like, what do we do?
It was a very interesting call with the strength. That was dicey. I like that you decided to gut it out there. That was good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the key fun elements of the game system, because strengths are so powerful and rare. When do you use them and do you save them? It's
now tough. Also remember Eric, that you now have force weakness because you are the lowest ranked trooper.
Oh, I forgot about that. You have to read about that. But that's more for I can invoke that on people, right?
Officers.
Yes.
On officers.
Well, anybody who's higher rank, you can.
That's right. Anyone who's higher rank,
including Pasternak and anybody that's higher rank. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Force another player to use their weakness. They don't want to. They're going to be attempted once per planet. But I have to roll NFA though. So like that's.
You do. You do indeed.
Look for an opportune moment, and if not,
Yeah. All right.
When the kills are close.
So I was
before you got leveled up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Cool. I will remember that for next time. Speaking of which, should be next week? Question mark.
I think so.
Yeah.
Double check my schedule, but I think I'm free.
Believe so.
Awesome. Cool. All right then, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and I know we started an hour late today for that, so I appreciate you guys coming out and doing that. That's good. So we'll be back next week at noon, ending at 3:16 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, that's it. That's it for us today. Let's do we have any outros? Anyone announcements? John?
No announcements. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow me on Twitter if you want, John_Harper. And we'll be back to it. Looking forward to it next time.
Yeah. Josh?
Yeah, just everyone can probably I think Eric actually has all of our Twitter handles right under our no, I guess not. No, yes, we do.
Yeah, it cycles. It does it.
There's my Twitter handle if you need it. And yeah, if you're a fan of Scum and Villainy, you should look forward to the new release that's showing up next week. And if you're looking forward to more army action, although this one is more in the dark fantasy vein, keep your eyes peeled for some Band of Blades announcements. Work it.
Yeah, I got nothing but Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. More 316 in 2018.
Yeah. Cool, absolutely. And yeah, stay tuned for me and exciting new stuff on my channel in 2018 as well, like I was talking about earlier. So yeah, looking forward to all that stuff. So thank you so much. I'm gonna throw a host over to Blue Jay, who's playing Bloodborne with Adam.
Yes.
So we can go say hi to that. All right. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're out of here.